square has become a sort of open-air museum.
Par time when the emperor lived.
I wanted to bring our team to Italy because I think it can provide the best of a basketball experience, but also a cultural experience. And I think you need to do both when you have opportunities for a foreign tour like this. For us, being a young group, a lot of new faces, a lot of new roles, we wanted to have some game-like experience, but the human elements, I think, equally important.
This is BMO Harris Valley.
The time that our guys get to spend together, the deep relationships that you get to form, those are all things that I think are invaluable in every area. Travis, in terms of this trip, is kind of like the perfect model. One, he was a Marquette player, but two, he's been a long time, very successful pro in Italy.
This is the house that Travis built, really, right here. Not Marquette, Rome.
I spent 4 years in Italy playing on the island of Sardinia, 4 years with a team called Dinamo Sassari. Overall, Italy is wonderful to me. It's been wonderful to my family. It's just the culture, the history, the traditions that they have here are unlike anywhere else in the world.
My first impression of the ruins, I was just amazed. They put so much work and time into building the things around here. It was beautiful.
It's fun to see these guys, their reactions, because it's so different than the stuff we have in America. You know, there's so much more history here, and I know a lot of the guys are kind of in awe of how old these buildings are and what it represents.
We have plenty of graffiti from the old days when you can read dates.
You know, I wasn't the only one that had been to Italy. Luke had come over here on a family vacation.
Is the thing about like naval battles true? This is my second time coming to Rome. It's been about 8 years, so like I was in 6th grade. This is so cool. It's special for me to be here because I am such a history buff, especially with ancient Roman history.
We go to the Coliseum, and Luke can go in that famous building that everyone knows across the world and try to develop that mentality of being a gladiator. And that's what we need from him.
Luke needs to have more characteristics of the gladiators in the sense of like the tenacity out on the court, the way he attacks. Not necessarily think about it life or death, but think about it as winning, losing.
For us to be really good, Luke has to be really good. He's one of the most experienced guys on our team, and you know, he's got to have the highest standards.
Gladiators, you know, they have a crazy amount of intensity, and being in the Coliseum, I felt like I had to be a gladiator for our team. It showed me, you know, kind of the strength that I needed to show the rest of the guys as a leader. It's not going to be easy by any means, and it never was for them. So I just had to learn, you know, that even when times are hard, you know, we have to come together as a team and make sure we push through it together.
Then it's a different story.
Right?
Hey boy, when in Rome, Rome. You know what I'm saying?
When in Rome, just roam it. We Roman.
Exploring Rome with my teammates has been unbelievable. You know, we're coming out here to play games, but also this can be a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's the Spanish Steps. Last one up gets left behind.
Exploring Rome with my teammates was a lot of fun. The first challenge was actually finding the places we wanted to see.
We need to ask someone where Trevi Fountain.
We got a little lost, and then Matt came to save the day.
Où est le Trevi Fountain? Le Trevi Fountain?
Ah. La fontaine de Trevi.
Oui.
Just spoke some French from his 5 years of French in high school.
Et où, Laurence, on m'a dit?
I was like, move out of the way, guys. Like, I got this.
Oui.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Merci beaucoup.
That's where I contributed to the day, to figure out where we had to go to get to the Trevi Fountain.
Where do we go? This way, and then to the right.
Being able to go through Italy with the team and then with my brother. 3, 2, 1. This is something that not many people get to do.
Got it.
Having my brother alongside me is a lot of fun, and we're just having a blast.
Look at this. Oh, wow.
That's real life.
This is something. This is incredible. Look at that thing.
Seeing the Pantheon for the first time, that was something just unexpected.
Yeah, take a picture first.
It was out of nowhere, and you could just see the age on the building.
Just in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Bam.
Sharing that moment of awe with Henry was unbelievable.
I know.
We already have a brotherly bond, but to come overseas and share that, these are just moments that we'll never forget.
That's for Mom, Grandma, the whole family.
Excited for the game night.
Exciting. I know. Get going. Got two things on my mind, just being able to go see the city and stuff, but in the back of my mind, it's my first game with Marquette, and so just really preparing mentally for that. I'm ready to get balling. We have a good camaraderie off the court. It's a solid choice for me. It's important to take this first step together and put it on the court. This is my mint with strawberry on the bottom, gelato. I love ice cream, so I'm good. I'm set now. I'm done for the day. Take me back to the hotel, get ready for the game. Strong. Big day.
One, two, three, Marquette!
Our game in Rome was our first chance to play together as a team.
Here we go, Marquette hitting the floor.
Once you have that first game, it's really interesting to see how you match up against different competition.
I tried to stress to him, don't judge the book by its cover. If you would have looked down at the Iceland team before the game, you would have thought, you know, we should win by 50 points, and that's not the case. These professional teams are older, stronger, more knowledgeable, more experienced. I just tried to stress that to him, as well as, you know, how physical the game was going to be.
Shooter! Back to the ball! Wedge! Help, Luke! Take away the middle!
First game in Rome, I thought our guys were knocked back by the physicality.
Go to work, Luke!
Damn it. The other team's ability to shoot the ball. Just playing together for the first time against somebody else. I thought the newness of it all knocked us back.
It was tough because no leader wants to go in there and essentially their first game as the leader and wants to lose. They want to make sure that their team plays well, and it was hard at first.
Luke Fisher trying to hit Ellenson with a high-low pass. A little bit too long. Ellenson didn't expect the pass that quick.
I believe at the beginning of the game, we were just getting our feet wet. Being a young team, that's what happens. And we could have handled it a lot better than what we did.
2 points coming off. We got to sit down. And Coach Bojo has seen enough. He wants a timeout. Do the end.
Playing like a bunch of little kids. We're playing so soft and so young. Soft and young. We're inside, they're being physical, our big guys end up 12 feet away from the basket. Fight! Come on! Come on!
Coach Wojo has the will to win. That's just his nature. So I feel like with him responding and getting in us and yelling really helped us out a lot.
Go! Go! Run, Dwayne!
And I feel like we did a great job of showing maturity and actually like pulling together.
9-point game now.
We were down by 9 in the fourth quarter, and things weren't looking very good at all. But so many guys stepped up like Dwayne and Henry.
Great defensive play by Dwayne Wilson.
I mean, big shots at big moments.
At the other end, triple!
That just really carried our team, and then we finally started to click at those ending moments.
Defensive play one end, and 3 points at the other.
And those guys made some big-time plays in terms of sparking our team to a greater sense of urgency and emotion.
Ellenson moves everybody out of the way and puts it in 84-80.
And also put it in the basket, which allowed us to close the gap.
A great run by Marquette. This fourth quarter has been a turnaround. It's 27-14.
Who's the player?
Marquette wins this one at 89-82.
Henry is one of the great players in the country. There's no doubt about that. Being able to play with him is going to help me get better as well.
Luke had himself a good game. He had 10 points, 10 rebounds. But for Luke, I think you can even do more.
We have to learn to work together more, and as the season grows, so are we, and that's really going to help our team be successful.
After the Iceland game, we all jumped into the pool. Our strength coach had us jumping, stretch out, get cooled down, and you know, coach jumped right in with us.
If it's good for them, I thought it'd be good for me too. And also, I thought the pool was a great chance for me to connect with those guys after our first battle together.
That was a nice pass. He caught it right on top. I was right there.
Just to have him come in and share the victory, it's just fun. You just build that camaraderie and that closeness. And to have that with your coach and your team, that's just what makes us really special and Marquette very special.
First day in Florence was Jersey Day.
I would have worn my old soccer jersey.
There you go. Soccer jerseys are huge all over the city. The guys have been bartering nonstop for jerseys, and we've come up with a pretty big collection.
Ramradis, Kabare, Striker.
So we decided that on our tour, it would be Team Jersey Day, and we would all wear our soccer jerseys.
Lionel Messi. Lionel.
Jersey Day. That was set up by Wally. Wally's idea of Jersey Day.
Hey!
It actually turned out to be a great idea.
When's this one?
I guess at the moment I really didn't think of Jersey Day as being like such a team thing, but now that I look back on it, it was like kind of big group all together, talking, having fun, laughing, wearing soccer jerseys. So I'm sure from the outside looking in, it looked like we're a team having a great time together, just having fun in Italy.
I think this trip, you know, it makes guys, it makes people come together. For our staff, it did. For our players, even more importantly, it did. They started to get to know each other more and more.
7. The meals that we have are always the best bonding we have together. You know, we're usually sitting down for like an hour or two, so we always find out something to talk about, and we find out so much more about each other.
You put a lot of balsamic on it. Yeah. I just put a little bit.
Definitely at the meals, everyone's kind of out of their comfort zone, eating new foods and stuff like that.
Spaghetti. Seafood spaghetti?
Yep. Chicken, yep. I'm not a very big eater, so when I was here, I've been eating a lot of American food. It's good though. The Hard Rock.
Really? What kind of food?
I had a steak. But my friends made me go to an authentic Italian restaurant.
We pressured him into that for sure.
Last night, you're kind of talking it up a little bit. We'll see.
Last night was great. He's probably the pickiest eater on our team. So, you know, all of us were getting, you know, these authentic Italian meals, and he was really hesitant.
How's the Alfredo? Better than Olive Garden?
Sandy right away, he was apprehensive.
Hopefully it tastes as good as everyone says.
So we were so excited for him to actually get real homemade Italian pasta.
Big moment.
Big day.
It looks amazing, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's up there.
It was fun to watch, especially, you know, his reaction to his first bite, and he loved it. We were proud of him for doing that and stepping out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, it's really good.
You know, hopefully him loving that will translate to him having even more authentic Italian food.
It was actually the best Alfredo I've ever had, so I'm actually kind of glad they kind of forced me to get out of my comfort zone and made me go to an authentic Italian restaurant.
Ciao. Ciao. Nice to meet you.
This is what? Nice to meet you.
This is the hat. This is the hat to wear. Venice.
I think as the trip went on, you can tell guys were just getting more comfortable with each other, kind of easing up, letting the guards down, and just not being afraid to be themselves.
The best part about this trip was the random moments that weren't necessarily planned, but just happened with us as a team. Spontaneity is a lot more powerful than like a planned tour or a team dinner. And when it happens, it really brings us together more.
As the trip went on, guys got more comfortable around each other and opened up a lot more. Like, for example, the game night that we had.
Just played. Yeah, who's it for? That's my favorite song.
Who's it for? We was playing Name That Tune. I feel like everyone like pretty much opened up because you don't get to see that side of everyone.
Game night, that was a lot of fun. It was two groups of players against the support staff.
This is grade school dances right here.
We're all competitive.
No, I said it over here!
Even adults were, so there's no easy passes on that.
Don't go breaking my heart. Yeah. I would.
Dwayne is a super entertaining guy.
Do they have an actual album? We know an album.
So is TC. They both have a really strong personality, which is fun.
Friday night.
Especially when you see them go at each other.
Seeing guys like singing and dancing.
Here we go.
This is a layup for y'all.
Even around like different staff that we're not around all the time. People was still themselves even around them.
Let it go. Let it go. Can't look back anymore.
We were over halfway through the trip, so we had really gotten to know each other a lot better.
Why did you say Johnny? Johnny, be good.
Game night stepped it up even more when we're on a team and we're taking jabs at each other and like messing around. I think it really helped the camaraderie grow even more.
Hey, hold on, but hey, there's plenty of artists in this song, so who we got to name though?
Well, at that point, I think we all realized we were just comfortable with each other.
Is it Earth, Wind, and Fire?
That was their answer. Do you get points for describing the person?
Coach Wojo finished off this Italian tour with another win.
Good trip. Good trip. Good trip.
I think this was the perfect time for our program to come here. It was the perfect country to come see.
Good trip. Good job.
And I think overall,
Good job.
it's a huge moment for our team and our program, for the future of the program as well.
Great job. Way to finish the deal.
If you think of all the things that we've been able to accomplish and do on this trip, you're excited about what this trip will be able to do for us as we move forward as a group.
You guys did a great job the last 10 days. I mean, I hope the experience for you guys, not just the basketball thing, and you did the basketball thing really well, but the entire trip, being able to get to know one another better, being able to see a new culture, being able to travel together, and then being able to play together. I hope you guys feel as good about it as I do and our staff does. And this is something that we'll look back on when we have a lot of success during the season, and this is going to be one of the key reasons why. Let's bring it in.
Marquette on 3, Bailey on 6. 1, 2, 3, Marquette. 4, 5, 6.
Che era il tesoriere di Mussolini.
This whole trip exceeded my expectations by far. We came in knowing that we were going to bond together, but nothing to this level I thought was going to happen. You know, like we're as close as we have ever been, and we have a feeling of a full team now.
I feel like this would be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, something that I will always remember, that I can always go back. Like, guys, you remember we went to Italy, and you remember we played Iceland, we almost lost, or you remember we went to visit the Vatican, and just the different trips that we took together.
Just being able to spend the moments, there's moments here and there I remember just going around from city to city.
So that was like, wait, black shirt, blue shirt. You sending me off?
Just being able to experience that with guys we'll be battling with on the court this year is something really special.
Thank you, Coach, for giving us this opportunity. This has been a great experience, and I know it will lead us into a great year. And you know, our new season's starting, and we're real excited for it, and we can't wait. So here's to one of the last nights in Italy. Let's enjoy it.
I loved it because I don't think Luke would have done that last year. It takes courage to do that, and for Luke to stand up and to be able to express himself, to be able to show thankfulness. It was, I think, a neat moment, not only for me, but everybody there. And it shows that he's growing as a leader, because leaders have to constantly get out of their comfort zone. You see guys doing new things that are really good. That's exciting for a coach.
To be here in Italy is just an amazing blessing, and like without Coach Wojo, a lot of us wouldn't have this opportunity to be here, and I think Luke made it clear that we're just as lucky to be here, you know, as he's lucky to have us.
We wanted to get together on one of these last days and celebrate. You know, we had hoped that it would be a trip that we would look back on with amazing memories, not just from a basketball standpoint, but from a relationship standpoint, from a lifetime standpoint, and I think it's been that. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys. You represent us really well. You represent us really well. It makes me proud. You make me proud. And we can do some special things. This is just the start. This is just the start.